Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Graduating senior Josephine Hughes will now lead us in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Please be seated.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, friends, staff members of the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School, and our illustrious Board of Directors and honored guests. This afternoon, we gather to celebrate the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School's class of 2026. My name is Dr. Carla Johnson, and I am the proud CEO of the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. Graduation is a milestone worth celebrating. It marks the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and achievement, while also giving us an opportunity to reflect on the legacy of PALCS and the many individuals who have helped make this moment possible. More than 21 years ago, the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School was founded by our visionary founder, Dr. James Hannock. At a time when many viewed the internet as just a source of information or entertainment, Dr. Hannock recognized its potential to transform education. He did not simply dream about a different future for education. He envisioned one. He envisioned a future where students across Pennsylvania could access a high-quality education regardless of geography, circumstance, or learning style. Graduates, today you are earning your diplomas from one of Pennsylvania's pioneering charter schools. You are living proof that Dr. Hannock's vision was not merely a dream. It was a glimpse into the future. Your success demonstrates what is possible when students are given the flexibility, support, and opportunity they need to thrive. Each of you has become a part of PALCS and has become a part of the PALCS story. Your success, talents, contributions have helped shape our school community. And for that, our faculty and staff are deeply grateful. To our parents and guardians and families, today is your celebration as well. As you look at your graduates sitting before you, you may still see the little child that you held in your arms or helped log into their classes or tucked into bed at night. Yet, before you stands a young adult ready to embrace new opportunities and new responsibilities. Parenting is a journey, and it has changing roles. At first, we are commanders providing structure and direction. Then we become coaches, encouraging growth and independence. Eventually, we become counselors, offering guidance while allowing our children to make their own decisions. Whether you are entering the coaching stage or the counseling stage, take pride in the role you have played in helping your graduate reach this milestone. Thank you for trusting PALCS with a portion of your child's educational journey. Together, we have helped lay a foundation for what I know will be a bright future for all of these students. Graduates, as you prepare to leave here today, I want to encourage you to do more than dream. I want you to envision. Dreams inspire us. Visions give us direction. A dream is something we hope for. A vision is something we see ourselves becoming. Dreams help us imagine what is possible. Visions help us take the next step towards making it real. A few weeks ago, I had an opportunity to talk to one of your classmates who shared his aspirations of one day entering politics. I want you to envision yourself as a leader who can make a positive impact on this nation. Some of you will travel to New York and audition for Broadway. Envision yourself standing on the stage, bringing your talents to life. Others will head off to college. When you step onto the campus or log into your first class, envision yourself as a scholar who is capable of excellence. And some of you will enter military service. We thank you for your commitment and encourage you to envision yourself as a leader who will serve with honor. And for those of you who are still discovering your path, know this: you are not behind. You are not limited. You are not defined by uncertainty. You have tremendous potential, and your future remains full of possibilities. Whatever your path, continue to dream and continue to envision yourself achieving those dreams. The road to fulfillment will not always be straight. There will be challenges, setbacks, unexpected twists and turns, and moments of uncertainty. Life is much like a roller coaster, including the climbs and the drops and the twists and the turns. But every roller coaster eventually returns to the station. When life feels turbulent, graduates, remember the people who helped bring stability to your journey: your family, your friends, your mentors, and the community that believes in you. Lean on them when you need support, and be that source of support for others when they need you. As I conclude, I want to leave you with a final thought. To know why to do something is wisdom. To know how to do something is skill. To know when to do something is judgment. To strive to do it at your very best, that's dedication. To do it for the benefit of others, that is service. To want to help others is compassion. and to empower others to do all of these things is leadership. Class of 2026, never stop dreaming. But more importantly, never stop envisioning who you are capable of becoming. The future awaits you. Go forward, go boldly, go lead. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mike Logue, and I serve as the high school principal at Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. At PALCS, leadership is more than a part of our name. Our mission, in part, is to empower students to reach their leadership potential. Authentic leadership is not defined by a title or a position, but a willingness to serve others, inspire change, take responsibility for their actions, value relationships, and lead with integrity. Today, we are honored to hear from 3 student leaders of the class of 2026 who have demonstrated these qualities throughout their time at PALCS. Please join me in welcoming Student Government Association Secretary Jasleen Pabla.
Good afternoon, everyone. Families, friends, teachers, and of course, the graduating class of 2026. Standing here feels kind of unreal. I still remember starting high school thinking that graduation was a lifetime away. And now it's here. While each of our paths to graduation has been entirely unique, we sit here today unified by the very same journey. That journey, where we were all shaped by the people who challenged us, supported by the people who loved us, tested by the unexpected moments that interrupted us, and defined by the reflections we found along the way. Today, all those separate stories collide. Today, they converge to make this our one shared history. The beautiful thing about our shared history is how differently we all experienced it. I think one of the hardest things about explaining PALCS to outsiders is that there is no single version of high school here. Some of us were fully online. Some of us were at USP on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Some of us were at CPAFA on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Some of us constantly switched between all. And some of us are still not entirely sure what day of the week it is. But look at us now. Despite the different schedules, the separate routines, and the endless logins, we still became one graduating class. For years, the world has looked at our age group and called us the new lost generation. They called us the ones who learned in isolation, the ones whose childhoods were interrupted. And now, they see a future dominated by AI, shifting technologies, an unpredictable job market, and they worry we'll be lost all over again. But they're wrong. We are not the lost generation. We are the found generation. We are found We are found because we had to learn a truth that most people spend a lifetime trying to figure out. A truth Maya Angelou once wrote. You are only free when you realize you belong no place. You belong every place. We learned that early. We learned that community isn't about a building you enter 5 days a week. It's about the people that choose to see you, whether across a digital screen or across a classroom desk. We proved that connection doesn't need proximity. It just needs us to choose each other. And that's the power of the found generation. Most people think that high school is defined by classrooms, lockers, and cafeteria tables. Ours look more like breakout rooms, login screens, frozen microphones, and constant schedule confusion. And yet we built something real. The friendships were real, the memories were real, and the procrastination, well, let's just not talk about that. I think it's fair to say we all experienced a little senioritis this year. That point where everything starts to feel optional and motivation runs low. But despite it all, we still made it here. Not perfectly, not effortlessly, but still here. And that says everything about our class. Because we learned how to show up in our own ways. Some days, that meant being fully on top of our game. Other days, that meant surviving purely on deadlines, caffeine, and sheer determination. But either way, we got here. We spent years feeling like we were supposed to have everything figured out. We've all been asked, what are you doing after graduation? And do you know what you want to do yet? As if we're supposed to have the rest of our lives completely mapped out. Honestly, most of us don't. I know I don't. After graduation, I'm taking a gap year. And that used to scare me to say it out loud, because it felt like I was supposed to be moving on in a more traditional way, like writing Common App essays, winning acceptances and rejections, and going through the never-ending cycle of scholarships and applications. Pausing felt like stepping out of line. But I realized something. There is no universal timeline for a successful life. Some of us are heading straight to college campus. Some of us are going straight into the workforce. Some of us are taking a completely different path. And some of us are still figuring out what we want that path to even look like. Our class is ready to build our future on our own terms. I've always been the type of person who screenshots quotes from books I love. At this point, I probably have over 200 screenshots from just 3 books in the Keys of the Lost City collection. What's rather impressive was proof that I desperately need to read a new series. But there is one specific quote that always stayed with me. Sometimes you have to leap before you know where you'll land. Graduation isn't a clean, confident step forward. It's a leap. We're leaving behind comfort zones, routines, versions of ourselves that we've known for years, and stepping into a future we cannot see. That's terrifying, but it's also liberating, because we are stepping into more independence, more responsibility, and a bigger opportunity to choose what we want to become. Before we take that leap, we need to thank the people who gave us a safe, confident foundation to launch from. To Mr. Stiles, thank you for building an environment where community came first. Your leadership made USP feel like a true home, proving that a unique school layout never had to mean a disconnected student body. To our teachers, Mr. Markwood, Mrs. Selma, Mrs. Slovak, and so many others, thank you for the ways you taught us to think differently and grow in new directions. You taught us how to face obstacles, to keep going when things were tough, and to trust ourselves along the way. Each of you has shaped us more than you probably realize. And to Ms. Stefanski, thank you for being our anchor. Thank you for being our anchor. Whether we needed a sudden schedule change or just someone to guide us through the chaos, you were always there, reminding us that we were capable of so much more than we thought. To all the staff, families, and friends, thank you for your endless patience, your tireless commitment, and your never-ending belief in our potential. And to my classmates, thank you for the shared jokes, for the chaos of deadlines, and for the moments of kindness that made everything a little easier. Years from now, we won't remember every test score or every assignment, but we will remember how it felt to make it through this together. We are the found generation. We learned that we belong every place. And even if none of us know exactly where we're landing next, we've already proven that we have the courage to take the leap. So to the class of 2026, may we lead bravely and may we land strong. Congratulations, graduates!
Thank you, Jasleen. Next up, we have our student leader, Addison Rosenberger. Please welcome Addison to the stage.
Good afternoon, class of 2026. Every single one of you should be so proud of yourselves. My name is Addison Rosenberger, and I had the pleasure of being the NHS Events Committee head this past school year. First, I want to say congratulations. You have worked so hard to get here, and your hard work and dedication has been rewarded. I would like to thank everyone who has made this day possible. PALCS administration, Mr. Logue, Mr. Giuliano, PALCS teachers, PALCS school counselors, and the PALCS financial aid advisor. I would also like to take a second to thank everyone who made this day possible for me, my friends and my family. Thank you, Mom and Dad and Emma, for putting up with my antics and for your support. It means more than you'll ever know. Love you. I want to start off with something that has stayed with me since 10th grade, a poem. The poem is called Mother to Son, and I would like to recite it to everybody. Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor. Bare. But all the time, I's been a-climbin', and reachin' landings, and turning corners, and goin' in the dark where there ain't been no light. So boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps, 'cause you find it's kinda harder. Don't you fall now, for I's still goin', honey. I's still climbin', and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. This poem is by Langston Hughes. I'm sure many of you have all heard some variation of this before. The first word that came to mind when I read this poem is resilience. Many of you have probably been knocked down before and then chose to get back up. This poem reminds me that growth is not linear, healing is not linear, and life does not move in a perfect line. There are always setbacks before you reach the final product. There is always a flight of stairs you have to climb before you can get to the top. As we step into the next chapter of our lives, let's keep in mind that even when the stairs are steep, even when the path seems dark, keep climbing. At times, the best option feels like giving up and staying stagnant, but with that comes no growth. The best thing you can do is pick yourself off the ground and take it one thing at a time. One breath, 1 minute, 1 hour, one assignment. Personally, I struggled with my mental health all through high school. There were days where I felt like I couldn't climb to the next step. This felt like a defeat. I'm sure many of you can relate in some capacity. Each day, I wanted to wake up better than I did the previous day. There were some days I had to drag myself out of bed, and I had to show myself there was a bigger picture. I have work to do, things to do, and even if I'm not feeling okay, I am capable of doing hard things. The fact that you are sitting here today shows that you care and want something bigger for yourself. Whether you are continuing your education or entering the workforce, your work ethic will take you very far. At PALCS, you have had a unique experience as an online charter school student. Doing schooling through PALCS has taught me time management, schedule management, and advocacy, skills that can't always be taught in a brick-and-mortar classroom. PALCS gave me the opportunity to continue my education while simultaneously working on myself. That is the greatest gift that I could ever ask for. I would also like to thank my school counselor, Mrs. Moose, who helped me tremendously while transitioning to PALCS. She helped me get on a schedule, and she helped me learn more about myself. She was always there as a sounding board and as a comfortable space that I could just go to and talk. Thank you, Mrs. Moose, for all you have done. As we close out, I wanted to share a quote. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle or your middle to someone else's end. Don't compare the start of your second quarter of life to someone else's third quarter. John Acuff. This goes for everything in life. Comparison doesn't make us any smarter, work harder, or fix us in any way. It leaves us wanting more and longing for something that isn't ours, and that is a waste of time. Everyone has their own timeline. Each and every one of you brings something unique to the table, and that is what I want you to celebrate today. So remember, wherever life takes you, remember this. The stairs won't be easy, but keep climbing and enjoy the ride. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Thank you, Addison. And lastly, I am honored to welcome Juliet Tenebruso as our last student leader speaker.
If there's one thing PALCS students are, it's innovative. Raise your hand if you've gone to a virtual lesson in your car. Okay, how about outside? Got a couple. On vacation? Raise your hand if you woke up 5 minutes before class, logged into Zoom with one eye open, and hoped against hope that your teacher wouldn't make you turn your camera on. And now raise your hand if they did make you turn your camera on. Those pesky high fives. PALCS has taught us many things. It's taught us how to frantically run around our house looking for a charger because our computer died in the middle of class. It's taught us how to desperately ask for an extension because our internet went out the day of the progress check. It's taught us how to find the infamous share sound button that seems to elude us all, and then promptly forget to check the box the next time we share our screen. But most of all, PALCS has taught us to find what works for us. Whether you're a camera on or camera off type of person, whether you do your work with the sunrise or at 2 a.m., whether you submit your assignments 3 days early or exactly at 11:59 p.m. on the due date, you've made PALCS your own, and you've made it work for you. Every class you took, every club you joined, every event you went to has been your path, and it's gotten you to where you are today. And where is that? Well, despite all computer crashes and clearing of caches, we made it. We're sitting here on graduation day, surrounded by the people who made all of this possible. Because that's what PALCS is. It isn't just a list of work. It isn't just a Zoom link. It's a community of people, of administrators, teachers, family, friends, classmates, who said, yes, we're going to make a virtual school, and yes, we're going to make it a dang good one. We're going to make a school where every student can learn at their own pace, a school where students have the freedom to pursue their passions and goals, a school where every student is welcome and wanted. Now, as some of you may know, throughout my time at PALCS, I've been collecting quotes from my teachers, little mottos and funny things they've said throughout the year, and I thought now would be the perfect time to read a couple of them to you all today. I don't believe these teachers expected their words to end up in a graduation speech, but I figured they're more qualified to give life advice than I am, and so, without further ado. Life advice quote number 1 by Mr. Markward. You all are so short that of course the earth looks flat. I don't exactly know when I'll be tall enough to see the curvature of the earth, so until then, I guess I'll just have to take his word for it. And turns out, that's life. We're not going to have all the answers all the time, and sometimes we won't be able to see what lies beyond the horizon. We just have to trust that there is something there. So trust that you won't fall off the face of the earth if you walk too far, and maybe, just maybe, you'll finally grow tall enough to see that the limits you thought were there never even existed to begin with. Life advice quote number 2 by Mr. Hobson. We're people first, students second. It's easy to get lost in the race, whether that be with school, work, or other obligations. But if that business wanted a robot, they would have hired a robot. In a world where technology is only getting more and more powerful, the one thing that gives us our edge is our humanity. So go on that walk. Talk to that person you find interesting. Find something that makes you feel alive and do it as much as you can. Give yourself some grace and remember that before all else, you're a person, not a machine. And finally, life advice quote number 3 by Mr. Park. A true leader is the greatest follower. It's easy to believe that you should have everything figured out, that you have to do everything on your own. But a true leader never acts alone. A true leader knows when to say, I don't know, and can you explain that to me, and what do you think? A true leader picks their head up from their path, looks to their neighbor, asks where they're going, and says, we're going to get there together. Look around you. You may know the people sitting beside you, you may not. But do you know what you do know? Every single one of you has a story. Every single one of you took the road less traveled and ended up here. And for every single one of you, this is only the beginning. Sure, we may all be going in different directions. Some of you may be going to college, to trade school, into the military, the workforce. Maybe you're taking a gap year. But no matter where you're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. And I can't wait to see where that will be. So, with that all being said, thank you all, and let's give it up for the class of 2026.
And now it is my distinct privilege to introduce graduating seniors from the PALCS Center for the Performing and Fine Arts and its critically acclaimed vocal and musical theater programs. They will perform When I Grow Up from Matilda the Musical and No One Is Alone from Into the Woods. They are accompanied by CPFA music educator Ms. Lisa Bennett.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. When I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square, and I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry on the heavy things you have to walk around with you when you're a grown up. And when I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. I will not chase everything, and that moms don't think are fun. And I will go when the sun comes up, and I will spend all day just hiding in the sun. And I won't burn 'cause I'll be alone when I grow
And when I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up. When I grow up.
Just because you feel that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Just because I find myself in the story, it doesn't mean that everything is really for me. When I grow
Mother isn't here now.
Things, right things.
Who knows what she'd say?
Who can say what's true?
Nothing's quite so clear now.
Things, right things.
Feel you've lost your way.
You decide, but you are not alone.
Believe me, no one is alone.
Believe me,
Truly,
you move just a finger. Say the slightest word. Something's bound to linger. Be heard. No one acts alone. Careful, no one is alone. People make mistakes. Fathers make mistakes. Holding to their own, thinking they're alone.
honor their mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes, one another's terrible mistakes.
Witches can be wise, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good. Just remember,
someone is on your side.
someone else is not.
While we're seeing our side, maybe we forgot.
They are not alone. No one is alone. Hard to see the light now.
Just don't let it go.
Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
It is now my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker, Janine Barlow. Janine is the Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of Barlow Enterprises and the Be More Excellent Educational Network. She is an internationally recognized speaker, consultant, author, and educational leader who works to help individuals, schools, and organizations and communities transform vision into action. Throughout her career, Janine has been a passionate advocate for education and educational opportunity, leadership development, and helping people discover and pursue their purpose. Her work as an entrepreneur, educator, institution builder, and mentor has impacted countless students, families, and professionals across the country. She holds a degree from Rider University, Eastern University, and Princeton Theological Seminary, and currently serves as the founder and executive director of Salt and Light Academy for Boys, where she is developing innovative approaches to supporting student success. Janine's connection to PALCS is especially meaningful as she is a parent. Son participated in PALCS Center for Performing and Fine Arts, and her family remains. Class of 2026, please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Ms. Janine Barlow.
I'm standing on a box because I'm 4'11". Thank you, Dr. Johnson. I want to sincerely thank the PA Leadership Charter School Board and faculty, acknowledge and thank all of the special guests who are here today. My sincerest thanks to Ms. Jenna Grauer, Ms. Carrie Longstreth, Ms. Elena Miller, Ms. Zealand Turner, and the entire PALCS team for your professionalism and kind assistance. Thank you. Let's put our hands together for them. I really am honored to be here as your keynote speaker this afternoon. I want you to help me to give a special thank you to a brilliant, creative, loving educator and administrator who I've had the pleasure of getting to know personally, my husband Omar and I. She's a savvy servant leader and a stellar human being. Your CEO, Dr. Carla Johnson. Just 29 days ago, I graduated with a second master's degree in theology, justice, and public life from Princeton Theological Seminary. Why did I go back to school to get a second master's after 21 years of not being in school? Well, I'm a nerd, unapologetically. But I tell you that to say that I sat where you sat not that long ago with a unique with a unique sense of excitement, accomplishment, solidarity, and joy. I say congratulations to you all. As a fellow graduate, I understand something very important. Listen carefully. That you want me to quickly deliver this keynote and sit down so you can graduate and get off to your parties. And I'm going to do just that. A.P. Stanley said, unless someone is prepared for their chance, when that chance comes, they will only look ridiculous. A great occasion is worth to a person only and exactly what their preparation has enabled them to make of it. So in this moment, I'm going to prepare you, not just with my words, but to be my co-keynote addressees. Are you ready? Say yes. In the spirit of celebrating, if at any time during this speech you hear your name or the name of any senior, I give you full permission to make some noise with your hands, and let's have some fun as we get through this keynote. So class, are you ready? There it is. PALCS's mission is to prepare students to develop their passions, achieve their goals, and become the best they can be. Our mission at Be More Excellent University is to inspire, educate, and equip you to live a life of excellence. Today, to inspire, educate, and equip you with a few proven insights that will prepare you to discover your life's purpose, dream your impossible dream, and to Dr. Carla Johnson's point in her address, do your due diligence as a responsible dreamer, because dreaming alone is never enough. I want to convince you, most of all, that the impossible dream is not impossible for you. First, you must discover your life's purpose. You're graduating, and that is a notable accomplishment. But what I hope most for you all today is the same thing I hope for my Joshua, Grace, and Nathaniel, and for the many students I have had the opportunity and gift of teaching over the past 30 or so years. I want you to remember that you must discover what you want to do, because the greatest tragedy in life, it's not death. It's having lived and never found out the reason for being. So you may be wondering, Janine, how do I do that? How do I discover my life's purpose? I'm going to give you a crash course in Destiny Statement Institute. Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor and author of Man's Search for Meaning, said, "We detect rather than invent our personal purposes in life. But in addition to sensing what you are called to do, another major secret to discovering your life's purpose is asking the right questions." Here are a few mind-shifting questions that will help you on your path to discovering why you are. What would you do if money were not an issue? You have all the money you could have, all the money you could dream of. You don't have to work, but you need to do something. What would you do? What makes you happy? What would you do? This is one of my favorite ones. If you knew you could not fail. If you knew you would win every single time, what would you do? Success leaves clues. Who's doing what you love to do? What makes you cry? Tears talk. Liam McKelvey, is Liam here? He's a class of 2026 graduate who said this: "I've made this my life. This is the thing I am most passionate about." Liam was speaking about his passion to serve one day as a naval officer. Poet E. Cummings said, "It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are." Liam's not here, but let's give him a round of applause. The second thing I implore you to do, graduates, is to decide that the dream others think is impossible is not impossible for you. When other people characterize your dream as impossible, use that as fuel to provoke you to make your dream come true. When they say that it's impossible, you hear the opposite, because the impossible dream is not impossible for you. Class of 2026, once you decide Your dreams are not impossible. You position yourself to defy one of life's limiting factors, fear. So decide how you see yourself fulfilling your dream and then shamelessly pursue it. We observe this forward movement in many of you. We see it in PALCS's graduating senior, John Wallish. Where are you, John? A competitive rower. In John's Winging It interview with Zealand Turner, he explained with such remarkable insight the vital role of something we all need more of, mental toughness. And John's sentiments completely resonate with this second step, to live a life of purpose and destiny. Remember, fulfilling your dream, it's never just about you. Someone is literally waiting for you to do that thing that you feel called to, drawn to do. I can name famous people who have taught us this lesson, but why glean from others when there's so much greatness right among us? Claire Housakis, another star of PALCS's graduating class. Clap it up for Claire. A swimmer, a feminist, an artist, a scholar who dreams of becoming a swim coach at a D1 university. She is a perfect example of how pursuing your passion with excellence never fails to bless, encourage, and perhaps save someone else's life. Claire, we're keeping our eye on you. We'll say we knew you when. Thirdly, class of 2026, this dream comes with great responsibility. So in addition to discovering your purpose, believing with all your heart that your dream is possible, you must do your due diligence so that you are prepared to receive and enjoy not just the end game, guys, because this is about the process that you go through on your way to your dream. Work hard, be kind, take responsible risks. Remember, the only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Ask theoretical physicist, musician, and future NASA star, Juliet Tenebruso. Ask Sam Good and Judah Sutherland. I see you down there acting up, guys. Or 14-year-old veteran hockey phenom and 3-year golf master in the making, Nick Fritz, who worked construction while finishing his studies here at PALCS. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of all of you. When I watched and learned about you, I'm just like, this is what choice in education is about. It's about producing individuals who have the freedom and the ability to become like we are hearing today. But besides working hard, prioritize and normalize being kind. Who you become on your way to realizing your dream matters. Perfect examples, again, are right among us. Brendan McGrath, and Grace, whose kindness made Brendan say, I quote, "I had never had that before, where another student makes the effort to welcome you. Usually, you're just left to fend for yourself." Is Brendan here? Clap it up for Brendan anyway. What is the lesson, friends? The lesson is that impossible dreamers go the extra mile for others. Listen carefully. Sometimes people hate you because your dream is too bright and shiny. Your focus, your discipline, your drive are so superb that your excellence actually offends them. If that's you, don't change. However, sometimes people hate you because you're a jerk. Know the difference. Be honest, not ashamed, And if you are wrong, be humble, apologize, and adjust accordingly. As we close, if you want to discover your life's purpose, dream your impossible dream, and do your due diligence, this last thing, friends, is not optional. You have to learn how to love. Remember that without love, accomplishing your impossible dream, it actually comes to nothing. Love your God. Love yourself. Love your neighbors. George Washington Carver said, anything you love long enough will eventually reveal its secrets to you. I've seen that passion and purpose, the hard work, the love that's here at PALCS. My family and I have been its beneficiaries, and so have all of you. So let's spread that love near and far. I will use my last mention of a phenomenal PALCS graduating senior by celebrating a local legend, an entrepreneur since age 9, owner-operator since age 13 of the internationally known brand, Studying Never Stops, my unstoppable bright nephew, Brandon Ross. Look at yourselves. Come on, friends, look at yourselves. I'm from the Black church. When I say look at yourselves, you gotta look at each other. Come on, look at yourselves. Look at yourselves. Look at your friends. Tap the person next to you. PALCS's mission to prepare students, develop their passions, and achieve their goals so that they can become the best that they can be is evident among all of you. That mission now lives in all of you. And so I leave you with words of wisdom from two of my most beloved mentors. In the words of internationally acclaimed business philosopher Jim Rohn, let others lead small lives, but not you. Let others argue over small things, but not you. Let others cry small hurts, but not you. Let others leave their futures in someone else's hands, but not you, impossible dreamers, not you. Why? Because as the 1993 Nobel Prize honoree and literary genius, Miss Toni Morrison said, through Paul D. and Beloved, you, PALCS class of 2026, are your best thing. Don't be scared. Discover your life's purpose. Do your due diligence. Live your impossible dream. And with that, I present to you the best closing I could give you. My son, Nathaniel Barlow, PALCS class of 2024, world famous Apollo Theater Child Star of Tomorrow, 2025 Young Arts Scholar with Distinction, and rising sophomore at Berklee College of Music, Mr. Nathaniel Barlow.
To dream the impossible dream, to find the unbeatable fall, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave did not go, to right the unrightable wrong, and to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest to follow that star. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far,
to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars, still strong with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable
Congratulations, class of 2026.
I can't follow that. So my name is Mr. Stiles. I get to be the principal of the University Scholars Program, and it's my honor to share with you the salutatorian and valedictorian for the school for this year. As I was doing my research, I discovered that some of you have been at PALCS for a long time. Can you please rise if you've been at PALCS since elementary school so we can recognize you? I know, Mia, you've been here since kindergarten, so I need to see you up there. All right, thank you. Thanks to all the families for your loyalty and for staying with us so long. Thank you. And although we're recognizing the salutatorian and valedictorian, we have a tremendous class. It's not only our largest class, it's our most accomplished class, and we have more students who earned 4.0 or above than ever before, 72 students. So if you earned a 4.0 or above, if you could please stand so we can recognize you as well. Thank you. Yeah. Just a tremendous accomplishment. Thank you. Many of these students have been working hard on in their high school classes since seventh grade, sixth grade in some cases, taking high school classes early. And so this, as Dr. Johnson pointed out, dedication, this is multiple years of dedication, and we're just very proud of these students. So our salutatorian this year is the son of Samantha and Jeffrey, and he hails from Media, Pennsylvania. He earned a cumulative GPA of over 4.7. He's an avid nationally ranked competitive tennis player, and next year he will be attending Harvard University. He's zooming in, so we'll have to clap loud, but please join me to congratulate the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School's 2026 salutatorian, Zachary Cohen. Now, our valedictorian is the daughter of Marie and Larry of Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. Remember the town name. It'll come in handy in a moment. She earned a cumulative GPA of over 4.7. She's a member of the Delaware County Community College Honor Society and recently was added to the President's List. While at PALCS, she was a member of the world-renowned Downingtown Sabotage Robotics team, and Kristen served as the driving coach all 4 years of high school for the team, leading the team to Worlds, and she's also the mechanical sub-team lead and served as the team captain this year. So fantastic accomplishments there. She is heading to Purdue University's Honors College next year to study industrial engineering. Thank you. And she told us that she already has earned 62 credits, so she'll be starting college as a junior. Now, her brother Ryan, all her brother and sisters were PALCS graduates too. Her brother was a salutatorian. Her sister, Laura, her brother Ryan was a salutatorian. Laura was valedictorian. Jessica was salutatorian. There must be something in the water in Chester Springs. You guys are doing great. Please join me to congratulate the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School's valedictorian, Kristen Dodds. Stand up.
Thank you, Mr. Stiles. When Mr. Stiles sent me that list of students who earned a 4.0 or higher, I ran a quick report because I wanted to go to 3.0. That's kind of where I lived when I was in high school, that 3.0 range. And I think it bumped it up to about 200 students that graduated with a 3.0 or higher. So thank you, Mr. Stiles, and congratulations to our valedictorian and salutatorian. Thank you, Ms. Barlow, for an amazing charge and address to the graduating class and to all of us, really. Thank you so much. So we are now ready to present the 2026 graduates. So Charlie, we can start with the first row. We're gonna present graduates. Their names are going to be read. Their slides are gonna appear on the screen. So this is, if you haven't done your high five in a while, right? This is your last high five. So I'm going to be standing right there at the steps, all right, doing your last high five of the school year.
Jasleen Pabla. Addison May Rosenberger. Juliet Hope Tenebruso. Thomas Howard Moliterno. Julia Raya Teasy. Jaden Herninko. Madeline Ann Almer. Alyssa Marsh. Josephine Sheehan Hughes. Avery Lutz. Kai J. Medina. Audra Elise Dunn. Kai Estelle Durstein. Kaylee Elizabeth Neville. Jillian Notwick. Kira Borden. Kristen Grace Taylor.
Julia Catherine Miralles. Abigail Marie Flaherty. Isivimelis Villafane Galarza. Skylar Rose Morton. Shaya Ajoy Fluellen. Kara Tier. Paige C. Schultz. Abigail Dutton. Carmela Armento. Zakia Felder. Abigail Welsh. Brianna DeHaven. Lintang Aini Alimbara. Jamie Rodriguez. Elizabeth Robinson. Ariana Nicole Adams. Mohammed Raja. Hayden Lacadre. Jennifer Grace Kirk. Autumn Grace Harper. Char Leonard. Ayub Abdushahid. Brendan Troy White. Inaya Kaufman. Alexa Leslie Robinette. Rebecca I. Cruz. Rosemarie Schruck. Saul Benavides. Gabriel Quispe Nunez de la Torre. Gianna Ungor. Trinity Thompson. Alessandra Luta. Reese Elizabeth Coxey. Joella Hoover. Piper Tokodlowski. Valentina Rita Woynar. Echo Wise. Ryan Miller. Sean Michael Spellman II.
Xander A. Gabriel Stuyvesant.
Thank you so much.
Colby Conan. Christian Brown. Marek Tomaszewicz. Judah Ryle Sutherland. Samuel Good. Madeline Okolowitz. Nina Kane. Riley Sienna Bancroft.
Abram Meyer Sonneborn.
Evan Jack Denny. Andrew Francis Dolph.
Daniel Van May.
Mikhail Hromchenko. Ibrahim Ehsan Sharif. Kyle Padilla. Beatrice Fogarty. Kristen Dodds. Claire Patricia Alborn. Mia Phillips.
Katie and Gale.
Audrey Grace Schrader. Delia Luna Denny. Rosie Gorn. Jude Andrew Smith. Erin Maria Russo. Vienna Grace Estes. Abigail Yanovitsky. Caroline Lillis. Chelsea M. Evans. Caden Graber. Randall Carr. Tristan Francis Lay. Micah Staples. Avery Shower.
Roran Mikalones. Cameron Samick.
Caleb M. Borges. Tucker Robert Watts. Caden McGinley. Colin K. Buarui. Lucas Diorio. Annalise Wist. Alice Berenshauser.
Justice Davion Brown.
Sydney Munns. Sebastian Seavey. Amina Webb. Alexandra Murashka. Giselle Gallagher. Dalton Andrew Bellis. Stephen Ryan Jacoby.
Samuel Jude Delozier.
Finnegan Weed. Jonah Ryan Jeffroy. Lily Kochersberger. Ariana Scarrett.
Malia Faith Wilson.
Michael Wendell. Molly Mae Miller. Dharma.
Shylin Gray Tig.
Alexis Lisa Getteron. Ruwaida Mahamadou. Sean Christian Fernando. Omar Abosiada. Jessica Marie Black. Nadia Reed.
Samia Dotson.
Neve Isabella Johnson.
Elise Willis. Layla Rose Mullins. Allison Davey. Coco Blay. Larissa Yakel. Emma Rose Hill. Aiden Jones. Alia Armstrong. Juju Conception. Lillian Grace Durr. Annabelle Rose Faith. Rasheen Omar Brown Jr. Arkeem Davis Jr.
Naomi Deborah.
Pearl C. Weaver.
Zinash Walakovich.
Maggie Drozdowski. Lydia Joanne Antonucci. Hannah Brown. Sarah Kilmeyer. Jorge Eduardo De Paz.
Tyler Schmalley.
Zoe Elizabeth Ebers. Daisy Nanny. Kaylee Patricia Fennell. Abigail Schwenger. Dulbasim Greenog. Harold Carroll. Colton Edward Reinhardt. Matthew Likens. James Price. Brandon Molinaro. Asia Khadija Bowman. Noor Al-Kholi.
Brady Millard Lewis.
Madison Michelle Smith.
Kyrie Pratt.
Anya Brielle Henry. Gianna Paffett. Doreen Majette.
Autumn Vereen.
Addison Kaufman. Brittany Kaufman. Tyler Matthew Carter. Ethan Cudlitz.
Grayson Voorhees.
Jordan Palmer. Cyrus M. Rich. Michael Pennington.
Thank you.
J. Lindy Dolce.
Logan Davis. Danielle Barrett. Samuel Sterner. Scarlet Pumpkin Ophelia Angelini. Audrey Louise Theodore.
Samuel Jules. Xavier Creighton.
Ethan Logreco. Quincy Willis. Christopher Borden. Sammy Mitchell. Selena Marie Heasley. Ana Lilia Briel Cabrera.
Anaya Daje Andrews.
Amaya Chene Mitchell.
Nyasia Holland.
Acacia McCune.
Harun Mohammad Hashmi.
Adriana Alessandra Filipets.
Jeremiah Thompson.
Anaya S. Fuller.
Amira Cole.
Navibia Greenwood. Sorry. Neve Beal Greenwood. Jacob Corp.
Robert Allen. Nico Edward Loper Golo. Jaylene Honore.
Israel Berry.
Cyrita Alexander.
Kyra Celeste Williams.
Brandon Kevin Ross. Cameron E. Lewis.
Daryl Smith.
Mukadir Hossein Nafe. Akil Jones. Aiden Patrick Joseph Block. Annalise Lusardi. Francesca Nicole Moreland. Vanessa Bolster. Malik Kaisim Searight. Caden Kasner. Nicholas C. Fritz. Jonathan Tyler Dott. Natalia B. Padilla Edwards. Addison Cleaver. Catherine Ingalls. Caden Heimbach. Talia Pope. Caitlin Maria Cole. Sidra Tulmuntaha.
Nyla Smith.
Caitlin Joy Marie Bernard. Hadi Leila Ndiaye. Precious Williams.
James Vidovsky.
Brian Little.
Kashish Javed.
Kasim Watkins. Layden Darren. Aki Greenspan. Dominic Risuda. Ezra Robert Gallo.
Nyasia McGill.
Casey Charlatan. Daniel A. Pena.
Ezekiel Cordero. Benjamin Purnell Jr.
We'll let them take their pictures, and then we will continue to celebrate our graduates with the charge. All right, we're getting close. All right, let's get those roses in the air again, and let's congratulate the class of 2026. All right. Are we ready to move those tassels? Okay. So let me give you the charge. It's like, and now. It's like the 1990 Chicago Bulls, right? And now. On behalf of the academic leadership team, it is my honor and privilege to certify that the graduates of the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School class of 2026 have successfully fulfilled all graduation requirements established by the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School Board of School Directors. Graduates, your time at PALCS has prepared you not only to pursue your dreams, as Ms. Barlow and Dr. Johnson have shared, but also to contribute your talents, ideas, and leadership to your communities, our nation, and the world. May you approach the future with wonder, curiosity, integrity, and confidence to make a meaningful difference. And now, graduates, you ready, parents, guardians? You got your phones? Here we go. And now, graduates, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side, signifying your transition from student to graduate. All right, one final thing, and that is the traditional cap toss. So again, parents, guardians, learning coaches, Family, friends, if you have your cameras ready to capture this moment. Graduates, make sure that you have your caps on. We're going to rise. We're going to turn and face your family and friends. And I'm going to give the countdown. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! All right, congratulations, congratulations. All right, if I could just have your moment for 30 seconds, please join us for a reception after the graduates and faculty recess out of the auditorium. The reception is right next door. Again, a huge thank you to our families, our students, our faculty, our student services team to plan such an awesome commencement. Thank you, Ms. Barlow, for joining us. All right, here we go. We're going to recess out. So graduates, again, if you can turn around, kind of get everything kind of back together. I know it's exciting. You can come back and get your caps later if you can't find it. But we will recess out very soon, very shortly here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.